Okay, Jordan, tell us how to get drunk. Welcome back.
This is how you get drunk off. We're doing this right after we ended the last episode. This is how you get drunk off vanilla extract.
It was Ruben.
Do not do this. You can get very sick. I'm just for educational purposes. I'm telling you.
Yeah, if you're four going on the 8, fucking get drunk.
Between 7, you skipping 7.
Yeah, skip 7,
okay.
6.
So
and 4
vanilla extract, if you didn't know, is very high in alcohol.
Nice.
It's like 30% alcohol.
Nice.
So to fail a breathalyzer test, well, it depends on your weight and everything. But for the average person, you know how vanilla extract only comes in small bottles.
Yeah.
The majority. If you drink 5 to 8 of those, you get drunk.
That's baller.
But it's a very bad idea. Do not do it. Do not do it. It's such a bad idea to do.
Great.
It's only like that's like if you're truly an alcoholic, and you want to get drunk. That's what.
And you can't buy alcohol because you're on probation. So like fuck, and then you find vanilla extract. And you're like, oh!
Yeah, no, they buy mouthwash.
Oh yeah. You fucking if you decide to swallow mouthwash, get drunk off that.
You have to drink it. It's not like you take in a mouthful and swallow it, you get drunk, but you drink it, but that can still get you drunk.
Ketchup, get drunk, you little faggot.
We love you, ketchup. Andy's lying. Yeah, it's so bad because you can, because of vanilla extract, because it's vanilla extract and so pure and something about it. On top of getting drunk, it also really is bad for your kidneys, I think it was, or your liver.
Yeah,
it could actually, not only will you get drunk, you actually have organ failure.
Which you're gonna get that by drinking anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah,
might as well go out with vanilla extract.
This vanilla extract is very quick. It does not take much.
Who cares?
Yeah.
How do you see the memes where it's like, what would you rather want, lung cancer or electric lung cancer? And it's like the vape and a cigarette.
Oh yeah. Do you want acoustic cancer or electric?
Yeah, acoustic or electric.
I'm more of an acoustic cancer.
I'm more of an autistic cancer guy.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. Okay, Andy. You have to get a certain type of cancer. What do you get? Type of cancer? You get to choose the type of cancer you get, but you have to get cancer.
Right. Let me do a research real quick.
You want me to tell you the one that's the most likely you'll survive?
Wait, no, shut up.
Skin cancer.
Least dangerous cancer. That's what I looked up.
Skin cancer, I think.
What the fuck is Hodgkin lymphoma? I know that has to do with your
Hodgkin lymphoma is very dangerous. It's Hodgkin's lymphoma. That's very dangerous. It's not.
Oh, this is based off early stage stuff.
Oh, maybe early stage. Yeah, I don't know about that.
It says the easiest to survive when it's still in early stage is breast cancer.
Oh, okay.
And then prostate, testicular, thyroid. What's thyroid? Is it your thigh? No, it's not.
No, it's in your brain.
Oh god, that's even fucking worse. What's melanoma?
Melanoma? I think that's just the way you describe cancer. If it's
what's cervical? That's a joint, right, or something? I don't know.
Andy, please say that again. What you think cervical?
Yeah, cervical
cancer is?
I don't know. What is that? A joint? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know body parts.
Okay.
I don't know scientific names.
Do you think? Okay, let me say this. Do you think you could get cervical cancer?
No.
Good.
Because is it vagina?
Yes.
Got it.
It's cancer. Basically, you have the vagina. If you go deep, you hit the cervix.
Well, Jordan,
it can't.
Fuck! I just realized something. We just offended people.
Why?
Girls or boys can get it too. Don't worry.
No, men can't get cervical cancer.
Jordan, we're gonna get us canceled.
They don't have a cervix.
Jordan,
I'm sorry.
We're gonna get canceled.
You
have to say they have vaginas and girls have dicks, or
Lombre.
Fuck, Jordan,
Celio.
We're gonna get canceled.
Weeping Bell. We just gotta keep saying Pokemon till canceling stops.
No, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, no, men don't have cervix, only women do, and yeah.
Melanoma of the skin.
That's skin cancer.
Yeah, that's 95% chance of surviving. So, like you said,
like I said,
thyroid is actually 91.
Oh, is it?
Right?
I think the thyroid.
Or no, thyroid is 87, melanoma is 91, and testicular is 95%.
Really?
Yeah. So that means if I get.
But then with like that, you can survive testicular cancer, but like, would you be able to have children?
So if a female doctor sucks my nuts hard enough when it's early stages, can she like suck the cancer off? And I'll make it extra sweaty so they like go in and out fast.
It's not like a snake bite. You can't suck out the cancer, Andy.
No, I know.
I'm sorry to tell you this.
Oh, damn it, you ruined my dreams.
I'm sorry.
I just wanted to get my fucking balls sucked.
I know. I'm sorry.
I don't want a blowjob. I want a nut job.
Yeah, I would
Job 2, come to theaters.
I would pick skin. My grandfather had
where
both.
though? What skin on which part of the body?
Is it specific to the body?
Well, people will get skin cancer well, depending where it gets.
Probably somewhere on my arms.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like on my elbow.
Yeah, my elbow, my knee, calf.
Somewhere where it wouldn't hurt if I'm laying down or sitting down or like, you know what I mean?
No, the knee.
Like
would
if I had it on my ass cheek,
walking,
that shit would suck because if you sit down, you're like, "Aichi,
but
mama."
then with your knee, when you're walking, that hurts.
Not sure, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say like calf.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. My grandfather had 3.
But don't you wear long socks?
Yeah. Well, not that long.
True.
So it's back. My calf's up here, so yeah. No, my grandpa had lung cancer. He had prostate.
That fucking sucks.
He survived it.
Yeah, and then he got.
He had prostate cancer. Survived it.
Did you say black lung? Wasn't it black lung?
Black lung.
Like black lung cancer.
I wouldn't
It's where it's from
doubt
like
it.
fumes and all that.
I wouldn't.
Because he was NASA, right? Wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's what you got in the coal mines back in the day.
Yeah, it was similar to it. Yeah.
Because that's worse than lung cancer. It's just like more dangerous.
Yeah, he got that. Then they think because of what he was doing, working at NASA.
So I remember you specifically saying black lung back in the day. Back in the day. Yeah,
so he survived that type of lung cancer. It was really scary because I remember I was at my grandparents' house, and
hey Jordan, I got cancer. You're like, oh Grandpa, stop it,
please. And he
how much of a dick would you have to be to do that? Hey, I got really corona. I just spits on you in your open mouth.
And I was visiting my grandparents, and my grandpa would kind of stay in his room, because he would get home from work and kind of be tired and take a nap and read a book or whatnot, and I'd be watching TV or playing with Play-Doh or whatnot. I was really young. Mm-hmm. Or sometimes, if I wasn't watching TV, he would be out there with me, and he'll watch like the news while I play with Play-Doh. And he was just watching the news, and he started to cough, and my grandma was in the kitchen because it was all connected, the living room and the kitchen. And he kind of just watching TV, kind of gave a hearty cough, and we didn't think anything. And then he looked over at my grandma, and he's like, "Hey, my grandma's name is Ann. Like, Ann, you gotta take me to the hospital." And we're like, we were confused, like, huh? Like, if he wouldn't have said that, I would have thought like nothing of it, because he just did a hearty cough, and that was it. Mm-hmm. And like, he wasn't showing his pain at all, and he's like. He literally said, "I'm in excruciating pain. You gotta take me to the hospital.
Please kill me."
Yeah, like he did not show it on his face at all. It was very weird, and especially being so young. I was very weirded out. And I had to be at the hospital with him for a few hours until like 10 o'clock at night. It was a very weird.
See.
I remember it. It was a very weird part of my life.
So back to our old talk we were talking about earlier, of how if we were grandpas.
Oh yeah.
If I had that situation with my grandkids, I'd look at them and be like, "Hey, don't worry, I'm not gonna die. I'm just fooling.
I'm just fooling. It's a prank. We're just trolling.
And they'd be like, "Grandpa, you silly fuck," and I'd be like,
yeah, that's when he had lung cancer. And then,
I'm not sure to make it depressing again.
I'm just quickly wrapping up because I did say. And then he had prostate cancer, beat it, and then he had prostate cancer again and died from it.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Papa.
Rest in peace, Papa.
Yeah, that's what I called him. And I spelled it really weird. I put P-A-P-A.
That's how you fucking spell Papa.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know how fuck it.
Some people, I've heard some people spell it P-A-W-P-A-W. Pa.
Motherfucker, they talking about a dog? Fucking 2 dog paws? Those fucking retards.
No, that's the way.
Who are those people?
I don't remember.
They're retarded.
I just remember someone saying it's like, oh,
Papa's
no,
really P-A-P-A.
Yeah. I called him Papa, and I called my grandma Grammy Ma.
Grammy Ma.
Yeah, I still call her to this day. Still call her Grammy Ma. And
you know what?
With my Mexican grandma, I just call her Grandma because she likes that term.
Fuck. You know,
better than the Spanish term.
So there was something me and Jordan were talking about.
About us being grandpas?
No, not that part. It was about your uncle's aunt or his wife, the racist one.
Oh yeah.
Can I talk about that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So me and I was telling Jordan, I'm like, okay, I know it's gonna be racist, but brown faced me up to pretend to be Mexican, and I was gonna tell Jordan to like introduce me to her as dressed like a Mexican dude.
I would have to like teach you Spanish.
Yeah, teach me like a basic Spanish phrase, because Jordan said she's like really great. She hates everything that's not Mexican.
Yeah.
And I could just imagine like how funny that for the channel. Pranking racists, and then we'll blur her face out, obviously, and we'll blur everybody's face but ours. And I'll come in like in a poncho with brown face, like it's really bad makeup, and I'm like, "Senor," looking at the camera with a big smile, like, "Senor."
Yeah, I'm not related
she's like,
to her.
"You're not Mexican."
She probably will sniff you out, dude. She probably with her giant fucking nose.
I wouldn't take a shower then. I wouldn't wipe my ass. So I'd be like, "Smell my ass, Senor."
I would pay you to do that, Andy. Holy shit.
Not wipe my ass and then tell somebody to sniff my butt.
Yeah, to my aunt. To my racist aunt. Yeah.
Smell my ass.
I'm not related to her. I'm related to my uncle by blood. He married her, so she's my aunt.
Yeah.
But I'm not related to her by blood. Yeah, she's a fucking
She gives Jordan half hugs because half of him's white.
I legit do not feel bad saying this. She's a fucking cunt. I don't feel bad.
No, it's okay. Everybody has family. I mean, I have my Aunt Karen, dude. Literally nobody in her family. Everyone was like, the world would be better if she was dead. Like, that seems cruel, but dude, she's really that bad.
Really? I don't think you told me about her.
Oh, I probably mentioned her, just not the name. I probably just said a crazy fucking aunt or family member.
Yeah.
She's fucking nuts.
What she, if you don't mind telling.
I'm trying to think of like some of the worst. Okay, so here's the thing. She was never bad to me. But because of what she's done to the family, I can't just be like, oh, she bought me like orange soda and was nice to me. I can't.
She bought me McDonald's Sprite.
No, dude, so when my mom was working in Covina, she was living with my grandpa because he lives in Covina, so it was like less a commute. But she'd still come to the house after work and all that, but then she'd go back to my grandpa's because it's less of a commute.
Yeah.
And when she was living at my grandpa's house, my aunt was too because her house burned down at the time. She lives in Ontario. She lives in Ontario, like at the shitty part.
South Ontario.
Yeah. And her house is trash. She's trash.
You live around the border of it.
Yeah, and so my aunt is like that person to eat like she's fucking okay. So first of all, she's I think 6'8", 6'7".
Her height?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she's like 500 pounds.
Oh, gee.
Dude, well, but hear me out. She's all belly weight. She has chicken legs.
Oh.
It's all belly weight.
She's like, that, you don't know how you get that?
She has no teeth. Fucking crazy smoker. Like, dude, she's literally the typical white trash scary person.
Alright.
And she used to do a thing to where at my grandpa's house, when my mom comes, she'd make like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. My aunt would do the thing to where she would eat all the peanut butter out of the jar by hand and leave literally just like the smither at the bottom of the jar.
What?
My mom would walk up to her and be like, why don't you just finish it? My aunt tackled my mom, sat on her, yanked her hair, and literally tried to get a knife to kill my mom.
Oh, I remember you telling me that.
Because my mom said you didn't eat all the peanut butter and you put your hands in it. That's nasty.
Yeah, that is fucking nasty.
Dude, it was fucking nuts.
I remember you.
She tried killing my brother many times when he was young.
Yeah.
Because she hated my brother.
Oh my god, that's right. I remember you telling me now.
Dude, she was nuts.
Oh
fucking bro. Dude, just recently, she like called my mom because like she like it's like the first time we've like talked to her in like years.
Yeah.
She's like randomly calls my mom. She's all like, your grandma's talking to my uncle's like fucking like son from another mother from like a wife he hasn't seen in like 30 years.
Okay.
But he still keeps in touch with that one son.
Okay.
And we're like, what are you talking about? He doesn't know our grandma. Our grandma doesn't know him because it's my dad's grandma, not my mom's.
Oh, yeah, so they wouldn't have contact, yeah.
So she was tripping already.
Presumably, yeah.
And then she starts all like, can you help me get divorced? We were like...
Help you get to what?
Get divorced. Because she married she married a Canadian dude named Gordon. He went to prison after they married her because he beat the fuck out of her, which she deserved it. I was on his side of that. But then he went to prison, and then she tried moving to Canada by using my grandpa's money. My grandpa went $6,000 in debt because she didn't want to go to Canada anymore. And we took off his money for that.
Wow.
She's bad. Like, long story short, she was like, oh yeah, help me. This was like last week too.
Oh really? Holy shit!
Yeah, she called.
Really recent.
Yeah, and then she was like, help me get divorced. And then my mom was like, no, that's your thing. You do that.
This has nothing to do with me. Fuck off.
And then she's like, okay, you better lock your doors. I'm gonna have fucking people come to your house and kill all of you and your kids. And my mom was like, what the fuck? And then she just like hung up the phone. And then like David told me all this, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then he was making a joke. He's like, man, I'll grab a fucking liter of orange soda and shove it down her throat and beat her.
Yeah.
It was funny because my brother was like, all right, you know how we solved the St. Karen problem? I was like, how? He was like, we tell her to meet us up at Mount Baldy, pick one weapon of your choice that is not projectile, and the winner will be driving home alive.
There you go.
And I was like, that's so smart.
Speaking of which, before I forget,
Yeah, so that's my white trash family.
You know how you say like she's all belly?
Yeah.
You wanna know how you get that?
And face. So it looks like Cruella de Vil, but with like Peter Pan legs.
You wanna know how you get that?
How?
It's drinking beer. Like
She was never a drinker.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's why people get like a beer gut, is because they.
No, yeah, that's a beer. That's a gut. No, I mean like she was like fat. It wasn't a gut.
Okay, that's a really shitty.
But her legs were just maybe because of her height that she was so skinny in the legs.
Might be. It could
be.
She's probably like what it was. It probably was just a shitty genetics.
Bro, she's like the size of Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah.
This motherfucker's tall.
You know what? Now that you mention all that, especially with your mom, I remember that now.
Yeah, no, dude, fucking crazy. Motherfucking crazy.
Motherfuckers do be crazy. This reminds me.
And you know, it makes sense because she was in Ontario, the shitty part of Ontario. It makes sense.
My great uncle, my grandpa, who I was talking about earlier, who passed away, his brother, his name is Dan. He is one of the most racist people.
Was he a groomer? No, I'm just kidding.
He was one of the most racist people, and the thing is, he's white, but he's been out so much in the sun. He looks Hispanic, like he's darker than me.
Okay.
It's so weird, but he's like when I say alcoholic, I mean fucking alcohol. Like he would drink
alcoholic.
Like I mean he would drink that fucking vanilla extract to get drunk if he had no booze. Like I mean he's a fucking alcoholic. I remember he's not violent, but he's like an angry drunk. So he starts.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Is he an abusive drunk or just angry?
No, he's just angry.
Okay.
He just talks a lot of shit and everything. But well, it depends with who he's talking to. Because with my dad, he would call him just to check up on him and see, oh, how's your wife doing? How are the kids? And things like that. But with other people, he gets very nasty with them. And like, he would just be really sarcastic with them. He would be just an asshole. Like, he won't physically do anything because like he's in rough shape.
Yeah.
So he can't do anything physically. But just recently, just a few months ago, he got really like, I mean, dude, I think he drank like a bottle of scotch in a day.
Oh Jesus.
Like I'm talking, when I say alcoholic, I mean alcoholic. That's what he drinks every day, is a bottle of scotch. Like I mean
that's
like
pretty fucking
like I mean like he gets fucking drunk. So one of these times he got really drunk, and then he started calling the police because he said there's people in his house. And then he was saying there's people carving tunnels into my house. And the police already know him, and they know like what he gets like when he's drunk. And you wanna know why he was saying that shit?
Why?
He fought in Vietnam. And that was one of the things the Vietnamese would do, is dig tunnels and pop out. So yeah, he legitimately was having Vietnam flashbacks, like no joke.
That's baller. No,
that's a flex. Like,
that's a flex. Okay.
He's kind of an asshole. It's weird because I remember when I was seeing him.
Weird.
It's weird, yeah. Growing up, no, he's an asshole. I don't feel really. It's kind of those weird assholes. Like you kind of not stuck with him, but it's a weird relationship. I remember growing up younger. He would. Oh my god, you're doing yellow face.
You just realized?
Yeah, I looked over really quick. Like when he would visit my grandma's house, because he lived kind of far, so the closest place was my grandma's house, so we would go over there. And like he was missing a tooth, and he had like one of those crazy people eyes, like this.
Yeah.
You know, squinting one eye is really open.
Yeah.
Kind of that type of shit. I think it was just natural too. And he would put his hand in my pocket, go in front of me and my brother when we were like 8, and be like, I got a rat in my pocket. And that's how he talked. Like, he didn't smoke.
I got a rat in my pocket.
That's just the way he didn't smoke. Well, he smoked, but not a heavy smoker, and that's just the way he talked. And like, he would put his hand in his pocket and just fucking jiggle it really fast. Like, all right. And he would say, I got a rat for you. And like, scare the shit out of me and my brother.
For like no reason?
For no reason. in front of everyone. Everyone. It wasn't like he took us to another room and tried like. No, he did this in front of everybody.
What a nut.
He's not an asshole. He's a nut. That's the best way to describe
fucking
it.
Nut.
He is. So
well, that will end off this episode, George.
Yeah.
Talking about our two lovely aunts and uncles.
Aunts and uncles.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Well, like, subscribe, and if you want to hear more depressing family stories that you could probably relate to, because you live in California and everyone here is trashy, unless you live in Hollywood Hills, then even in Hollywood Hills, you probably touch children, because you're probably rich and famous, and that's what famous and rich people do.
Ohio, boys.
Follow, touch children.
No.